All right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. And I'm getting an echo and my game closed. Oh my God. What? What a day. What a day. What a day. Um, let's see. I'm not in my normal streaming location. Um, so where is it coming from? There it is. Okay, finally. Well, at least I know my audio's working. Yeah, so welcome to the stream that almost wasn't. I'm not in my normal streaming location, and so I had to go down to my parents' house for the weekend, and in order to get a decent internet connection, you have to be sitting right next to the router plugged into it, and this house is way too noisy for that. But at the last second, everybody left the house for a long, and they're going to be gone. And I thought, wow, I can actually do my stream. So I quickly put it together on my laptop here and thought I had everything set up, but I did not. So we're just reloading the game here, and we're going to get going. So bear with me. So we're continuing the Transvaal stream, um, and we're gonna. Um, oop, there we go. Okay. Yep, we're continuing our Transvaal stream, kind of trying to create South Africa. It looks like it's just not going to be in the cards, even though we now have all the land for it. Um, Once it loads up. Oh, hey, Success 58. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Thank you. I very much appreciate it. That's awesome. Um, oh, and yeah, thank you for the message there, though I'm sorry, I don't know Spanish, so I can't quite read it. But I think I get the gist. Um, so once this loads back up, we can take a look at where we are. So basically, we took over the Cape Colony, uh, and so we have that land. So Britain is now gone from southern Africa. We still have Portugal there, so that's not ideal. We're going to have to deal with Portugal, and I think we have. I'm pretty sure we have a treaty with them now because they were part of the British. Oh, here we go. Can we load this back up? Um, yeah, because they are part of the British. So there's that. But we are ninth in the world. We are a great power. I swear we are. Once it loads back up here, um, and then we can get going. We got multiculturalism. I think two streams ago now. Maybe it was in the last stream, but that pretty much opened everything up, which was wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Um, so we will get through there, and we will get loaded up here any day now. Once we get our lives together. Ah, there we go. There's some sounds. All right. Let's get our Transvaal game loaded up. Let's get it up on the screen. Oh my lords, what a start. Just when you thought you had everything ready to go. Oh, there we go. That's why. Ta-da! There we are. We are back. Okay. Oh my God. What a start. What a start. Let me make sure we've got sound working. Yep, looks like we do. Um, Let me make sure we've got sound from the game. Let's hear that beautiful music that I always turn off. So I can test it here. I had all this tested up and then the game closed down on me. What do you know? Of course, now when I want the music to play. Ah, there we go. It's working. Okay, let's get this. Let me get my life together here. So, here we are. So like I said, we took over all the south here. The French really rolled in here. We still have the British over here. I would like to take Portugal, but I'm pretty sure we now have we have a truce with Portugal because of the war. That's going to be for the next 4 years. We're in the final third of the game. We're in 1909. But we are a great power, 9th in the world. So let's see. Austria there. I think for this run now, we should start thinking about building up our navy a little more. Where is our little boatman? Whoa. He's all the way up there. Why don't we come back down? Come back home. So you can come back here. Yeah, we have... Oop, jeez. The mouse is much more sensitive than my one at home. We have Madagascar. We also have Baluchistan, which is bringing us opium and silk to our market. Also, just gives us an interest in this area, which is kind of nice. What are we building? Ah, well, we're building Navy. Look at that. Where are we building it? Why are we building it here? What was I doing? All right. Private queue is private queuing. So let's take a look at our market. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right. Yeah. So this war really did a number on us there. Let's get this all situated. There was a what do you call, dev diary that came out about this big rework on trade, which is exciting. Oh, hello there, Ozzy, my friend. Says can't form South Africa after all. Shows us the most South Africa can be. I know, right? I'm really kind of perplexed on this one, to be honest with you, because I was pretty sure, because I know if you play as the Cape Colony, you can form South Africa. So I have that land, but lo and behold, it gives us no option. We also, although it doesn't give us the option to release the subject. I find that interesting as well. So we're South Africa in spirit, basically. I suppose it truly is country specific. Let's see what's going on in our market here. What can we fix? We need to make money. These unrealized taxes. So where are we having uncollected taxes? 11% from nowhere. Got it. Okay. Right. So we have quite a bit here. So we must have some turmoil going on. Yes. No, the war has left some devastation. Infrastructure is really bad. Why is that? Also, I think YouTube messages aren't going through or something. I was here. Oh. Hey, YouTube messages. Where are they? Let's check over here. Ah, there you are. Oh man. Okay. So YouTube messages are coming in on my YouTube chat, but not my stream chat. Multi-stream chat. You are killing me. That's not good. Hmm. Well, thank you for the heads up on that one. Oh, yeah, something is up with my with the YouTube stream. So yeah, so what I was saying at the very beginning is I'm streaming from a different location. I'm trying to oh, I see you said there, whoa, I missed a lot. Oh, yes, I guess you missed a lot from previous streams. I was like, you haven't missed anything from this stream because this stream started off as a shit show, let me tell you. Let's see. I know, front-facing jump scare. I'm basically on my MacBook Air trying to do this, so the camera is just like blah, right in front of me here. I met a few Spanish people in my game yesterday, and I kept screaming paella, and they kept cheering. Really? So that's how you do it. All right. I'm just going to start randomly saying paella on my stream, see what happens. All right. Yeah, interesting to know that my. Let me refresh the chat. Maybe something happened there. Okay. Yeah, that's the other thing. I don't have a multi-screen here other than the Twitch chat. So I can look at Twitch chat to my side, but everything else I got to remember to switch my screen overlay here. All right, so we have some infrastructure problems. So we need to get this hired up. So let's subsidize this, get that situated. Ooh, 57K in subsidies. Ah, yes. Okay. So the war just ended, so we're still subsidizing all of the military buildings. So let's stop doing that. We don't need that anymore. In the Simpsons Book of Standards, it is said the characters must never face forward. It feels like that. I know, right? I should just like while we let the build queue go, I'll just sit like this for a little bit to make it seem like um, I'm back at home. All right. Yeah, maybe next time I should remember to bring my separate webcam with me, and I could just like put it up to the side. All right. There we go. So that fixed up some budget there, and so we can still subsidize the railroad. What power plants are being subsidized? Because we can also fix that. The Eastern Cape. Oh, we inherited something like this. Okay. So clearly we need some motors. We need some motors. Also, it looks like they're not utilizing any of their electricity. Oh, they are. All right. So step one. Fix the motor industry. Oh man, it looks like I don't know what they were doing in the Cape Colony, but wow. They've got some problems. Okay, so tooling workshops are using rubber. Actually, okay, so it kind of makes a little bit of sense. Yeah, they were in the British market. So they were using goods from the British market that we now don't have. Well, tooling workshops don't need to be using rubber at the moment. All right, so that got rid of that. Now, why is it saying we have no sulfur? Yeah, we should have some sulfur in Fez. Well, imagine a separate camera where you can hotkey it to activate for when you want to do a gym stare from the office. That is an excellent idea. So just have it over here. Or yeah, just have one right here and every now and then just be like, I think I would have a lot of those. Actually, my gym stare for this stream would be after this epic war against the British, where I took all of this over. And yeah, that's true, Ozzy. You missed it. I ended up successfully naval invading the British mainland and took London and the home counties. Won the war, and when I went over here and didn't see South Africa listed, Jim stare. I think I'm actually going to do. I'm going to put together a video on my YouTube for this war we did against the British, because basically what happened was I was preparing to go to war against the British, and of course they didn't give me enough time. They ended up declaring a diplomatic play against me, so I wasn't entirely ready. We went to war. We had two fronts. We had the Cape Colony here. We had Portugal over here. Basically loaded up defensive forces to just hold back Portugal, loaded everybody up over here, and then used our one ship to not go against their biggest forces and just kind of pick off whoever the stragglers were. We took the land, but I was an idiot and made war reps part of it, which I should have known better, which meant we had to naval invade them. Well, by that point, their forces were depleted. They left this fairly unprotected. And so we naval invaded the mainland and ended up getting all the way down to the home counties, which is the capital. And by the time we took that, it was pretty much done. And we defeated the British. That's right. Can eat your cake and have it too. You can have your cake and stuff down Great Britain. So yeah, I might end up putting together a video for that. But in the meantime, I realize now, and so that's right after the war ended is where I ended the stream last time. So now I realize, okay, we've got to fix up the market our market just got shocked because we have a bunch of counties that are relying on British imports. Yeah, now why? Oh, God, my mouse. I apologize for all of the crazy zooming. Not only, so I'm on a Mac, so you got to use two fingers to scroll here, and I'm down a finger. So I'm scrolling with these two fingers, and it's going to take a little bit to get used to. My stream tonight, I will be back home my regular computer. But boy, has this proven to have some difficulties here. All user error. I can't even blame it on my MacBook Air. It's all me. All right, so so we have no access to the market here. So what happened? Obviously what happened. Yes. We lost all our convoys. Okay, so we're going to be cut off from them for some time. Ooh, it's going to take us 465 days to fully replenish all of these convoys. Oops. That's quite a lot of days. Although we don't need the whole thing to replenish to get access back to Morocco. So we'll see once we get back in the green here. At least you have the perfect excuse to perma middle finger. I know, right? Although I will say, having an injury right at the tip of your middle finger is the worst. Because I realize how much when you go to do something, you just stick your hand out and the first thing that gets hit is the tip of your middle finger. So I've had to get that together. Luckily, my wife went to the pharmacy and they sold this type of bandaging that's basically a condom for a finger. I mean, very literally, it's like a piece of latex. It comes with this gauze, but I'm basically wearing a finger condom with some gauze underneath it. And it's not sold as a finger condom. It's sold as like a finger wrap for an injury. But man, and and what's even more ridiculous, I need her to put it on because I can't tell you how hard it is to put it on and keep the gauze wrapped around the tip here so that you have a cushion. So man, I am just living my best life right now. I am living my best life. I used to be somebody, and now I'm just a travesty. Um, oh man, now I'm afraid I'm just gonna end up missing chat everywhere. We'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Okay, so let's get back to the game. Back to the game. The market. The market. Okay, so let's look at this screen. So we have some paper shortages. I suppose it's because there's probably some government admin buildings. Oh no. Do they have no government admin? So why, oh why, do we have all the paper shortages? Probably our paper mills are not fully hired. Yeah, there it is. All right. Oh, I also have to keep in mind, yes, a lot of the buildings might not be hired because we used maximum conscripts that we could. Basically strapped every living person with a gun and put them on the front line. So now we're going to have a lot of people come back from the war. And so hiring will be a little bit easier in that regard. When I was a kid, I had my little finger kicked by a footballer in my school, and it got made into goo on the inside. It healed for 2 weeks, though. Bones be crazy. I know. I've had that happen. This finger right here, I have some major arthritis in it because I was playing in like an over 30 league. I was playing goalie. I'm not naturally a goalie. Made a good save, but man, did I mess up this finger for the rest of my life. It gets like stuck in this position and I have to like get it back out. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Like I said, I used to be somebody and now I'm just this. Okay, explosives also might be suffering the same thing. Yes. So, everybody's going to get back to work. So that might be fixed. Lead. Lead, I think we are getting from Morocco. Yeah, Baluchistan and Inner Morocco. So we're just not going to have that until we get some convoys back. The steamers, military shipyards, probably the same problem. Yep, but it's hiring up. So I'm not going to worry too much about that. Oil. Where are we getting our oil from? And who's using it? That's right. Yeah, we have some whaling stations here. That's why we took Madagascar. But I bet we don't have access to it. Yeah, wait. So our whaling stations are putting out like 41, 52. But we're not getting the full amount. Use conscripts. Who are the cons and what did they write? The con they wrote is that hey, we can defeat the British military in this war. That was the con. I don't know how it worked out. I mean, I do know. It all went according to plan. Though, sometimes in the back of your mind, you're like, there's no way this plan is going to work. And it worked. All right, so Madagascar. We have some of the Cape Colony. That will help us. So when they get back to work, um, fertilizer. All right, you know what we're going to do? Let's let the game run for a little bit here. Because I think a lot of this stuff just needs the buildings to rehire. We have a ton of devastation, a ton of turmoil. Actually, we might... Yeah, what do we want to do? We're going to need to do some violent suppression in order to make sure everything is good. All right. Yeah, why is my multi-stream chat here not working? I don't like that. Don't like it at all. Oops. All right, so we're gonna let the game run a little bit here so that we can get some buildings hired up. All right, so anyway, what I started talking about before the game cut out on me right at the very beginning. So there was a great dev diary that went out at the end of last week, where they announced how they're going to rework the trade system. I have a video up on YouTube where I basically just do a quick rundown of it, but it's really cool. There's going to be a new world market. Trade centers are now going to be something that you build, and the private sector is going to create trade, and you, the player, still can country to country trade. But now there's going to be this big element of promoting your private sector to engage in trade, and the private sector can build ports. It's going to be really cool. I'm actually really excited for that update. Though I don't think they've announced when yet. When it's coming out. Oh, actually, let's see. Let me take a look if they've released it. So today, they are supposed to officially announce the new expansion pass, which will tell us when the next update is. Nope, hasn't been released yet. So at some point today, they're going to release that, and that's going to be great, because then we will get to see at least when the next update's actually coming. All right. I wish my private sector would buy some buildings here, because we really need to get this debt down. Even though we're at 6% debt, or 6% interest rate, we're still getting hampered here by the amount of interest here. It would be nice to lower the taxes, but we're just not going to be able to do that. We'll lose 10K. We'll still be in the green, but... Yeah, now we're getting mass migrations. Getting mass migrations real good. All right, what's our laws looking like? Actually, who's in our government? it's been some time. All right, so we got this rural folk guy. Ooh, yeah, and we need to get our infamy down. What are we getting from this guy? Oh yeah, we're getting +5 construction. Engineers, machinists get political strength. Okay, not bad. Now our laws. It would, we are kind of at a point now where we should go laissez-faire. We have a lot of money in the private queue, and I would like us to not have to build everything. Yeah, I don't know about that stuff. How's our tax law? Yeah, we don't want an well, per capita we'll get a little bit more, but I don't know if I really want to change it yet. We don't have the bureaucracy for a lot of this stuff, so we're not really going to add that. Run protectionism. Free trade might be nice, but I don't really think there's anything we want to do in regards to that. Oh yeah. Just trying to get to trench works here just to give us an edge in military. Are we getting a ahead of time penalty? No, we're not. Okay. So we'll do that. And then, so we can hold off on this stuff and get our production research up and running. So pump jacks, good job, nice. War propaganda, sure. Maybe that. Plastics, maybe that. Yeah, art silk. Oh, wait. Maybe that. Where are we getting our current supply of silk? Yeah, just all trade routes. Okay. Let's get art silk. Yeah, maybe that. Telephone, yes, because we can use that. Trench works? Yeah, sure hope it does. One would hope, but you never actually know. Oh, the combustion engine. Are we getting that on? Oh, no. Okay. We'll do that next because we got to get motor industries up and running. Electrical capacitor. Yeah, we just need to get a lot of it. We got a little behind on this stuff. Yeah, hope the trench works are working. And then in society, where did we leave off here? All right. Elevators, not bad. Oh, Zeppelins. We can actually go for Zeppelins. The Mappy. Okay. I set everything up and then... Okay, so we're going to reset all of that. Because we want Zeppelins. Then we're going to do this stuff. We'll finish off pump jacks. Finish off the combustion engine. Then art silk. Telephones. Conveyors. That. Yeah. That's the problem. I'm at a point now where all of this stuff seems good. All of it seems good. I'm like, please, just get me all of it. Oh, and I'm an idiot this whole time. We have the I forgot. We paused construction. Yeah, we can't really afford the construction, huh? Forgot about that. That's not good. Oh, all right. I gotta go have an actual social life to attend to, unfortunately. Go trench those work. See ya. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Ozzy. Go have some fun. Go enjoy life. Hopefully, I'll see you next time. I'll be back on tonight as well. All right. Okay. So we're moving along. I think we're in a good spot. But we really need to get the construction queue back online. We really need that. So how do we get that? How can we get that back online? Because I mean, I don't want to take the whole slow process of getting debt down to open up interest and all of that. We are spending a lot on that railway. Let's take a look at that railway again. Yes, give me your people. Give me your poor huddled masses so I may throw them into my factories. Yeah, we want that everywhere. So we are subsidizing the one in Transvaal. Yeah, why is this not profitable? There's no reason why it shouldn't be. The urban center be using it. Oh no, I mean they're creating it. What am I talking about? No, we need so they're using it, they're using it. Okay, you use it. Oh, those are gold fields. Whoops, I meant these. All right. Everybody else use it. What's that doing for them now? Yeah, I think because the input goods are a little expensive. So what are we doing here? Yeah, we need to get this back up and running. All right, so maybe let's get water to boiler, and maybe that will, yeah, here we go. Maybe this will get somebody to, oh, somebody did buy it. Okay. So hire back up. We'll see if that fixes our makes our railway profitable so we can stop subsidizing it. That extra 11K or 5K, I guess it is now, 4K. Then we'll see if we turn back on the construction queue, if we can afford that. All right, let's bump the speed up to 11 here. Just get this hired up. Okay. Get that price down. All right. Where are we at with this? Almost profitable. Lose 55. Ugh. All right. So we're starting to get our convoys back up and running. That's good. I wish, though, something that will really help us get out of debt is if people start buying buildings. They might, actually. I forget what I said the debt was. We're at 23 million now. Let's keep an eye on it, because I should have, like, everything. Oh. Oh, do I not own much anymore? Yeah, nobody's going to buy that. Oh, nothing's set to... Okay. Ooh, here's the problem, though. Rural buildings. I don't want to go gung-ho on that, because I guess we can afford the landowners to get a little bit more back, because we don't want to fully empower them. So the other problem is you don't get a lot of money for these rural buildings. And we're going to buy these, buy up all the coal mines. It is profitable. We have 26 levels of them. Let's see what happens here. Anybody buying? No. Nobody wants the coal mines. Okay. What about... what's like one of the most profitable ones? Ah, the logging camps. Sure. Buy these up. I think we get 50K for each. Yeah. What? An uprising. More war. Come on. Haven't we had enough war? Alright. What happened to my landing army? I don't want to send a big force in there. How many troops do they even have? Yeah, they have like 1 battalion. Oh. A sound. A sound. FK Kara 2, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Highly, highly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's see. Hi. How can I have the Suez Canal Company? Ah, good question. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. So you can always see here potential companies. We'll start from the bottom here because we're pretty far from it. So, but I mean, I'm sure you'll need to own the land for the Suez Canal. Let's take a look. I forget what the company logo for that looks like. Yeah, not over there. I mean, I know first thing you'd have to do is under your journal entries. Ooh, I don't even have the option for it. So first thing you would have to do is you'll have a decision option down here. I'll have to look up why I'm not getting it. To survey the Suez Canal. Maybe somebody already did it. And then you can get a small chunk of land over here. Maybe there's an example over in Panama, because it's the same thing here. Yeah. So you end up getting like a little sliver of land here, so you can see the United States did it. But they haven't built the canal yet. And so then you can build the Panama Canal, and then it'll give you the option for whatever company there would be for that. Egypt owns this. Yeah, oh yeah, there it is, Suez Canal. Yeah. So you'll need to own this land, and then you can build it. You could take over Sinai from Egypt and do it, or there'll be a decision in the journal entry to survey the Suez Canal. And then that'll give you the option to get like the little sliver of land like they have in Panama over there. So that's how you would do that. But I haven't done the Suez Canal in a while, so I forget the requirements. I know with... oh, actually, hold on. I keep forgetting. I need to send some troops. We'll just send the cavalry. Go ahead. Go over there. I know with the Panama Canal, I think it costs like 1,000 bureaucracy to go survey the site. And I imagine the Suez Canal would be similar. So there is that. But it is worth it because you get quite a bit of income from it by owning that. Okay, so now that we've been running for a little bit, let's see. Now that we've been running for a little bit, let's take a look at the market. Yeah, so a lot of the problems in the market have kind of sorted themselves out now that everybody's going back to work. The conscripts are now going back to work. So the explosives factories, we need to get that situated. It says they're hiring. They're just going to do it at the absolute slowest pace possible. Ah, look at this. We got our convoys back. So, and we lost the icons up here. So we're back. We're connected again with our the markets, with our foreign ports. So for instance, lead. Yes, so we're connected to lead again. So the price is a little bit leveled out. What? Where is it? A spate of train robberies have been committed by daring gangs all across Eastern Cape, threatening law, order, and the purses of the wealthy all across the state. Let's see, our marshals, we'll make short work of them. We don't have enough authority to lose. Who cares about a train or two? So the Eastern Cape will lose some migration. Yeah, we can suffer some migration losses to the Eastern Cape. There we go. Wartime. I don't know why my multi-stream chat isn't working here. Makes everything just a little bit more difficult. Yeah, Afghan card 2, no problem, man. Thank you for stopping on by and giving me the follow. Oh, that sound means it's the end of a war. That was quick. Can we colonize anywhere else at the moment? No. Can we declare interests? Whoa, we can declare a lot of them. Why don't we do that? All right. Let's get in with the East India Company. And get in with the rest of South America. Remind me again, okay, the US is together, so we don't need an interest in all of it. So maybe just Mexico. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, actually, since we have this up here, we'll want an interest. Oh, we have the interest there. Okay, what am I doing? Yeah. Duala wishes to grant us foreign investment rights. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I think we can, yeah, so now we can turn our queue back on. Oh, did we just sell? I think we did end up selling a bunch of buildings. We'll take a look again in a moment. All right, resume the production queue, and we get the Monday update. Start getting the bills for it. Let's hope it's not too much. Haha! Quite enough. Maybe we can, yeah, lower taxes a little bit. Denmark wishes to grant us foreign investment rights in their country. Yeah, let's do it. Actually, I think we can lower taxes a little bit more too. There we go. Build our economy back up, get our standard of living back in a good spot. That's good, good, good. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Like to see it, like to see it. Okay. Do we... Oh. Confederation of the Rhine. I mean, this will bring a bunch of income to us. What's interesting is... I'll be interested to see if our private queue ends up building all that stuff. All right. So the devastation is gone. We still have the turmoil. But at least most of the devastation is gone. All right, sulfur. Well, first, before we build anything, let's see if we're hired in what we got already. We have sulfur mines at home. We don't need to go buy sulfur mines. In Fez. Is that the only place we're going to have it? Yeah. But we could build more. But they need infrastructure. Let's take a look at Fez. So they have a railway. It's just not hiring. Because the input goods here are just super expensive. They don't have coal here. And they have a motor industry, but it's not hiring. Do they have steel? Okay, the steel is going up. So we'll see what happens. We need to fix that. How much infrastructure do they need? They need a lot. But we could build up. Oh, that's right. We can't. Yeah, we can't build a port because they're another country. Okay. At least for now, when the new update comes out, we'll be able to build ports. But not at the moment. All right, so, well, we built up the last of that stuff. Hey, we moved up a spot in the world rankings. All right, we're coming up to about 20. We got about 25 years left in the game. You know, it's possible tonight's stream might be the end of the Transvaal run. Maybe, who knows? Oh, what's this? All right, let's roll you guys. What kind of troops are you? Okay, we'll roll you into the cavalry. Yeah, that's all good. Look at this. Okay, debt is going down. Down, down, down. The debt is going down. Okay, do we need all of the trade routes we have? They're all imports. Do we need to be importing wood? Not necessarily. Do we have any trade agreements? Okay, we do not. So we got to get on that. So let's get rid of this. Don't need that. Coal. Do we need coal? We definitely don't need an import route on coal. Small arms we probably don't need. Tools, probably not. Nope. And oil. I think we do need oil. French Congo requests that we support their independence. Yeah, we'll do that. We can get in on there. How are we on oil now? Ah, yes. Okay, so we got access to our other lands. And so, like specifically Madagascar, so we got the full amount of oil from them. So we don't need this one from the French. Now the rest of these, we are not exporting a lot at all. Pump jacks. Ooh, and automatic irrigation. It's gonna take engines though. Oh, ah, yes, the combustion engine. We can start making automobiles. Okay. A massive rally led by Andris Duquesne in support of the Communist Party has been held in Transvaal, drawing supporters of the Communists from across the region. The rhetoric used at the rally has raised concerns of imminent violence. A wonderful day for the people of Transvaal. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Do we want the Communist Party in power? Who is this? Adriana Duplessis. We'll get more authority. Oh, we get a lot of authority. Well, what are we getting with this guy? So he's a social democrat. Yeah, that's right. I do kind of like what we're getting. We're getting the construction. Yeah, well, we're just getting construction. What's the election looking like? Communist Party is in the lead. Ooh, but it is a narrow margin. Nobody else is really close. All right. Well, there's that. There is that. All right. All right. We are okay. So we're a little over an hour right now. So I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break, get a little bit more water. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. It'll be a quick 30 seconds. Be right back. All right, and we're back. Wait, do we not have any? Oh, there it is. Okay. And we're back. In the vein of me not having my life together today, I didn't pause the game while I went to the bathroom. So in my ears, I could hear an event pop up. Oh my god! I swear tonight's stream will be back in order when I'm back in my my regular location. Oh my god! Okay, let's take a look at what we have going on here. All right. So let's take a look at the event that popped up while I was in the bathroom. Members of the Agrarian Party have expressed their concerns about technology replacing the independence and dignity of manual labor. I guess, okay, I need to make a decision here. What party do I want to start leaning towards? I mean, the trade unions, probably. Because the thing is, in general, the Agrarian Party is not going to give me anything I want. I actually wouldn't mind leaning into a capitalist run. Like I said, the last stream we did, the Paraguay one, we leaned into communism and socialism at the end. So just for a change of pace, I wouldn't mind it, but they aren't working out. So we might lean into them. So I don't know. Progress always finds a way. In the words of Ian Malcolm, or if you're not hip to the JP, Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park, life finds a way. All right, yeah, we'll take away momentum there. That should probably give the Communist Party, yeah. That's probably going to give the Communist Party the election. Although there is 93 days left, so who knows? All right. So what we need to lean in on, let's slow down for a second here. We need to get the motors industry together. Now, is there anything in the market that's like super messed up? Paper. Paper is something that we pay for, we could use. So what's going on with our paper mills? Oop, there we go. Oh, is the private queue building another one? Well, they are right now. Okay, so there we go. So motors. Motors are super expensive. So are explosives. All right. Sulfur. Fez, have you gotten your act together? Otherwise, we're just going to start importing. Yeah, no, they can't seem to hire anybody there. All right, let's try building some more sulfur and Fez. See what happens. But now I want to get our motors industry. So we got some peasants and stuff here. Let's build up more. Yeah, so we'll probably need a little bit more steel. What would be nice is a company. Excellent. So build 2 more there. We'll build 2 more here. Yeah, there we go. What are we researching? Still the trench works. All right, let's take a look at our companies. What are our companies doing for us here? So we have, yeah, the army offense, military goods costs, and this. So we definitely want Zeppelins to give us more mappy. Now, we could redo all of this and right after Zeppelins do corporate governance. Although we kind of need corporate, we could use that company now. Let's take a look at the company itself just to make sure we take a look at what we're getting. Yeah, here we go. Transvaal motor. Now, is there anything else that does it? Oh, actually, eventually, this one wouldn't be bad just to give us more oil. I know generally, though, you're never going to get enough oil from whaling. But whaling's what we got. So yeah, Transvaal motor is what we want here. We'll get some formation speed added. We don't really care about that all that much. What we really want is the throughput bonus to our motor industries. So let's redo all this again. So we'll go corporate governance, Zeppelins, and then art silk, conveyors, telephones. That sounds good for now. Oh, and actually, so what's the thing where we can get less? Oh, it's this one, compression ignition. We can use less motors for the electric plants. Diesel engines. No, wait, this isn't it. Electric capacitors? What is it? I can't remember. It's something... Yes, oh, steam turbine. That's what it is. So we can use less engine. Oh no, he uses more engines. I don't know why I was thinking this would let us use less engines and more coal in the electric plant. All right, fine. All right, so let's get the sulfur situated. The explosives, plants. Are not exploding. Let's think about this. All right, let's look at Natal here. Okay. Yeah, so it's the sulfur. All right, so let's speed up. Let's see as the sulfur mines build up. Let's see what that does for us. And the debt. Look at the debt going down. I love it. I love that. What power plant are we subsidizing? Well, let's look at this. A minority group of Moro has recently settled in the state of Natal, seeking a better future. However, the local Boer elites are stirring up resentment, claiming the Moro newcomers will destroy the traditional way of life Yeah, we always take this. We want acceptance up. The Boer, I don't care what you guys think. You guys have been the bane of my existence in this run. Right. Children working in the textile mills in Baluchistan have suffered injuries trying to operate the machinery used in production. Yeah, keep the children off the factory floor. Foreign manifesto for the feminist movement. But we have... Oh, let's pause. We have a new president. Come back to this. Hey, speaking of the feminist movement, we've got a new female president. Adriana Duplessis. So authority and ruthless and authority. So we could, I mean, yeah, we could start leaning in on this stuff. Council Republic. What would that do for us? So plus 100 authority. So we'll lose 100 authority. The trade unions will get more political strength. Plus 10 legitimacy based on votes. Same there. Government one government size allowance, so we'll get that. Minus 10% legitimacy penalty from ideological incompatibility. So that's a little bit better there. But plus 10 legitimacy for head of state and government. And this unlocks a cooperative ownership. And yeah, people start getting pissed at us. Do we want... Let's take a look at cooperative ownership. So the private sector will get a little less buildings stuff. Government dividends, reinvestment, minimum worker owned. Yeah, so a lot of these industries are going to become worker owned. We can establish companies by purchase. Not so bad. Oh, the buildings owned by our manor houses and financial districts and foreign companies become worker owned. Farmers and shopkeepers will give to the queue a little bit more. And bureaucratic oversight. Yeah, I mean, it's not terrible. It's, you know, let's give it a whirl. You know, it's where the country's going. Might as well lean into it. And it will bump up the standard of living quite a bit because everybody is going to have a lot more income. We are going to have an authority problem, but yeah, let's do it. Why not? The recently translated works of... Oh yeah, this feminist movement one. Yeah, so the feminist movement, I don't think... Like, they're happy because we have women's suffrage. Yeah, why not? Go for it. All right. So we're going red. We're going red, I guess. Oh, yeah. Do we want to change up the government at all? What about the intelligentsia? I'm surprised the intelligentsia wouldn't lean in on that. Yeah, they'll hate it if we put the industrialists in there. But we can get the armed forces in. Or we just keep it like this. We keep the rural folk in there. There, I mean, a lot of the rural folk might end up getting um, more power. Ah, my friend, Emperor Reynard, welcome back. Hear ye, hear ye. Yes, hello, hello. Yeah, so things look a little different right now. I'm in a different place streaming. Oh wait. Private correspondence exchanged by members of the Anti-British Association have been published in pamphlets. The letters praise Great Britain, contrary to the intentions of the landowners. Yeah, the Anti-British Association, we're happy with that. Yeah, so we'll do that. Yeah, so yeah, things look a little bit different right now. I am visiting family, so I'm in a different place. So I'm on a laptop instead of my regular streaming spot. So, hello. Tonight's stream will be back to normal. If you want to go back and look at the VOD for this, you can see just what kind of shit show I had at the very beginning of the streamer. Everything wasn't working. I thought I had everything in line, but I guess I didn't. It was bad. But now we're up and running. Um, okay, so sulfur. We're getting sulfur back. But how have you been? How was your weekend, my friend? Sulfur is still super expensive. Yeah, Zeppelins might help with this if we increase the MAPI on it. You know, I also think it's time. We do need an import of it. Can we get a good one? Ooh, the British. Yeah. The British and the Russians. Let's do it. We kind of need it. 2 days ago, I sent my Reddit post on 11-Bit Studios Discord, and guess how many people reacted? How many? How many? What kind of reaction did you get? What kind of government do we have here? Parliamentary, okay. I wonder if we're going to get anybody more favorable to us because we're going red. I am not sure. None. I don't understand why or how absolutely no one said anything. Interesting. Yeah, Discord's an interesting place. I I mean, I have a Discord and I engage in some of it, but it is a I don't know the community as well as much as I do Reddit. Um, Discord I find is a place I go to when I have a specific place to go to. Like someone's like, "Hey, join our Discord. Here we are." As opposed to just like on Reddit where I'm like, "Hey, let me find a conversation that's going on." So yeah, I wouldn't get discouraged because I don't know what's going on with Discord half the time. I hate to say. That's old man me. What is this newfangled Discord thing that you guys talk about? Like I joined somebody's Discord for a joint stream of Victoria 3, a multiplayer game, and I think I ended up like 3 different times activating my mic chat instead of getting to the chat. So Discord is one of those places that makes me feel old. Okay. You know what? We're gonna split off a new navy. Let's send 25, 25. So 3 and 2. Yeah, there we go. What's that? What's wrong? Oh yeah, no commander. I know commander. So anyway, I'll send it on Twitter and ping both Frostpunk and 11-Bit Studios, and now we'll see. Yeah, that might be a better place, actually. And I guess it also depends on like where 11-Bit Studios is looking. So Twitter might be just in generally a better place. It's more of a place that people can share it around, you know? All right. I'm going to say no to this because I forgot about starting up a power block. We might want to do that. But let's get ourselves a Democrat, a market liberal. Yeah, Durkee de la Rey. Let's just take you. All right. So I said in the stream I wanted to start the African Union power block. Now the point was to get Europe out of Africa. We can see getting Europe out of Africa is probably not happening on this run, but I might be able to do the power block itself. If we did, what kind of power block would we need? Would we want a trade union? What does the military one? Cannot start or join wars. Sway maneuver costs for the diplomatic play target. Pose the same army model. Can call power block members with the call ally sway. Defensive ones. So that's kind of what I want. I kind of want to try to free some countries, get them independent, and then get them into the power block. Also, I've modified my post to add some stuff to complete it even more a little. Oh, cool. Yeah, add some more stuff in there. People reading it will probably like that too, to see the idea start to develop. Ideological union. Yeah. I don't think we want this. We don't really want to change laws in other places. I kind of want, I guess, the trade league. I mean, trade leagues are always a good one. Problem is, it does kind of, yeah, if you start leaning in on internal trade, it does hamper external trade. Although, minus 75 trade route, bureaucracy cost, another power block member. Yeah, maybe we lean in on a trade block here, because I can always add in defensive cooperation. Although I can also always add in external trade. I think, just for RP purposes, we're going to do military treaty. All right. Let me look up again. What does the actual African Union's logo look like? Yeah, there we go. Mainly green. Okay. So let's pause the game so I can get this situated. Yeah, we want like a dark green and white. Ugh, what am I doing? I want Great Britain. Just give me the color white down here. Yeah, I think we mainly want that. Make it elegant. I always find the problem with creating power blocks is this is always the most thrilling content to be streaming when you do something like this. We'll do that. And it's posted. Ah, excellent. All right. When I'm done with the stream here, I'll take a look later on before we jump back on tonight. Twin dragons. The lion, maybe the lion. I don't want the pooping elephant. I don't know why they have this pooping elephant one. Yeah, we'll take the lion. Fish. This guy. That guy. Griffins. Lion heart. Yeah, let's do that. And then map pattern. Yeah, we'll do that. All right. The statue. Water park. No, we'll do it as a pedestal. The waving man, the angel, armillary sphere. No. The gazelle. The guardian. Maybe we'll do the guardian. Or the lion. Yeah, that's kind of what we're leaning on here. And a skull. No, I kind of don't want anything here. On the head. I mean, since it's a lion, this kind of seems ridiculous. Maybe the laurel reef, actually. Yeah, there we go. A royal cape, wings, a backpack. Yeah, we'll do none. Okay, so there's that. Ah, please tell me we didn't lose it all. Ugh. How does that happen? How does that happen? Okay. At least I remember where everything was. As all of the viewers leave, because this is so dumb to sit and watch. Alright, let me redo this. Elegant. Yeah, we wanted the globe. The lion. Oh yeah, the side is the lion heart. Oh, map heart. Oh. Oh, it's still all there. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was different. And we want to call it the African Union. A military treaty with defensive cooperation. All right. Yeah, everybody's going to be mad at us. There we go. Oh, yeah, I forgot Morocco will be in it. Hey, Morocco. I guess, too, I could release Madagascar and have them be a part of it. Is that a releasable I could do? Yeah. It'll probably help out in other ways, too. Let's be a subject. Madagascar. And then what about Zimbabwe? Oh, yeah, we have, like, nothing of Zimbabwe, though. All right, so we're going to have to take on the French for that. All right. And there's our power block. Ooh, Congo. All right, let's get in good with you. Have you join the power block. They're wary of us. Yeah, we don't have have a lot left. Ugh, I shouldn't have had all of those. We're doing an embargo with Great Britain. Okay, we can get rid of the embargo with Great Britain. End the embargo. Let's get Congo on our side. And let's guarantee your independence. Alright, we can get the game going again. Andres Duquesne's attendance at a bourgeois fundraising banquet in Pretoria has led to an uptick in funds promoting Council Republic. Great, let's do it. Alright. So we did it. We formed the African Union. At what cost? We'll see. That is yet to be seen. I think going Council Republic is probably going to piss people off more. But whatever. I think we can hold our own. Alright, so here we go. Is sulfur fixed yet? Ah, sulfur is very much fixed. Excellent, excellent. We do need to fix our tax waste problem here. Ooh, yeah, okay. Let's take a look at our institutions. The Colonial Affairs Institution. Are we still... Yeah, we're not... Okay, so we're not colonizing anywhere anymore. Nor is there much left to colonize on the African continent. So let's stop... Let's cancel that. We actually want to decrease... Yeah, let's decrease that. So that'll save us a little bit of bureaucracy there. Quite honestly, we should get rid of the institution altogether. Actually, yeah. Oh, well, no, sorry. We're doing Council Republic right now. So we could start trying to do the whole building of government admin. That's always a slippery slope, though, because in the end, you end up spending a lot on these things, but it's probably best to have them, at least one, in these places. Yeah, that's right, because we also need to start in... Oh, jeez, this mouse. Incorporating. So we need like 65 here. Oh, that's done. That's... Yeah. No. Okay, so yeah, that's right. The Northern Cape's incorporated. So we're going to need 62, 65, so about 130. We need to get a big swing of bureaucracy here. All right. Oh, we haven't saved in a little bit. Let's save it. Always makes me nervous. All right, we can speed it up. So let's hope these motor industries let's hope these motor industries fix our motor problems. Let's take a look at the... Oh! Yes, the explosives factories have hired. So what is explosives in our market? All right. So still not great, but not as terrible. How's the population here? We don't have a lot of people there. Natal. We got a lot of people here, so maybe we can expand our explosives factories here. Ooh, can lower taxes even more. Look at this. Look at our budget. I guess, yeah, as the interest payments have gone down, have we really done well there? We're currently 8th. We're above Austria. Oh, we're chasing the United States. Look at that. But we have quite a bit to go to catch them. But look at that. We won a war against the top power. What you get? Ah, yes. Elevators. Okay. So, what do we have a lot of that we can start exporting? Oh, wow. Nobody. Okay. So we have rubber, but nobody to use it. If we can just export that. How are us and the Russians? Can we become friendly with them? We are on good. Ooh, trench works. There we go. Let's get some trench infantry. Can we get a trade agreement with you guys? We're close. Oh yeah, we have some anti-Russian lobbies. Ooh. Okay, yeah, and we got to get our infamy down. What's their government? Who's in this? Oh, the trade unions. You guys, get out of there. We don't want you in there. We want to be friendly with somebody. I mean, we need somebody on our side, right? All right. What did we get there? Argentina, South Chile. Why? What's going on here? Can I get in on this? Anybody want me? Anybody want me? No. Okay. What I would really like to do is take on Portugal. Problem is, we're going to be taking on the British once again. And Emperor Reynard, I don't know. French South Africa, we might need to... we might need to get on the bad side of the French. I'm sorry. Wait, the Cape Colony? I didn't know you guys still existed. Look at that. All right. So, are we... Oof, we have a long way to go here. Holy Alliance. We're not even a blip. Oh, we are a blip. Okay. Representing his constituents in the trade unions. Oh, that's funny. They don't change the pronoun. Adriana Duplessis has issued a formal petition to the Transvaal government for poor laws. -8 if we don't do it. Actually, we could afford that. Can we afford the government legitimacy? Go down by... Whoa, that just changed significantly. Yeah, we can afford it. Yeah, I don't want either of these laws. We can't afford any of them. We can't afford to add another institution. Yeah, not now. Sorry. Sorry. I can't give you what you want. Alright, how are... Yeah, we still need more. Give me more motors. Please. Look at Transvaal, you guys got it. Yeah, so let's bump it up to a lot there. Okay. Oop. Gold discovered in Transvaal. Gold has been discovered in Transvaal. People from all corners of the earth are converging here, confident that they will discover the next great lode and become incredibly rich. I hope you guys get your loads in order. And landing craft. Ignores difficult landing penalty. Woot woot. Okay. That's not bad. Okay, so let's get those gold mines, though. The Northern Cape. Oh, we can build 2 more in the Northern Cape. What's going on here? Corporate governance. Let's get it. Oh, yeah, and trench works. Okay, so let's upgrade our military here. So trench, 1 and 2, 2 and 3. So ammunition and small arms. How are we doing on that? Let's look at the PMs in the munitions plants. Okay. And we could also heavily increase here. Yeah, so let's start upgrading. Trench infantry. Maybe we'll do it slowly. Let's do these 2, and then we'll see what happens. Alright, so we got plenty to build. Yeah, no one can build in our country, that's good. And eventually we want to keep increasing the navy here. So let's get this up. Seven of them. And we'll do 3 more there. Perfect. So, once we finish researching corporate governance, we'll get an additional company, and then we'll get the motor industry. Yeah, I think tonight's stream might be the end of our Transvaal run, because we're only going to we have less than 20 years left. Less than 20. Ooh, McGurg. Coming up to the end. And tonight you won't have to see me like this. I'm kind of getting tired of this view. I'm also getting tired of not having a second monitor while I stream here. Boy, have I realized how vital that is. Somebody in this house is getting a call on something. I don't recognize that little ding. I don't know if that's coming across. Well, looks like we're probably going to do it. Ooh, Lebanon. Nope, can't get involved in that. Yeah, it looks like we're switching to Council Republic. We're going red, people. We're going red. Might as well, why not? Alright. Alright, in the meantime... Oh, what's this? Oh yeah, the Confederation of the Rhine. Nobody wants me to get involved. Ah, good. Ah, yes, that helped us out quite a bit in terms of our budget. We're actually almost out of debt here. Man. I think it's, you know, it's actually time for more construction then. Maybe we'll do... Oh, we have one in Baluchistan. One... Okay. The one in Baluchistan is probably not the place. Yeah, ironwood fabric. Do they even have that stuff there? Oh, they do have iron. Okay. They don't have cotton. Yeah, okay, we're going to get rid of the one in Baluchistan. We inherited that one. We didn't want it. The Eastern Cape we'll keep. Yeah. I mean, we could fix prices there, but... So we will add... let's add 3 more in Transvaal. We'll make up the one that we had in Baluchistan and then 2 additionals. Let's bump those guys up to the top. Let's bump them up. Bump, bump, bump. Ah, the USA wants to improve relations. Not for long. Let's see, on what date? So, September 23rd. All right. Oh, we got more rubber. Always good. Always good to have more rubber in your life. And South Madagascar. Look at that. How's our power block doing with Congo? I want to get Congo in there. It's going to take a while, though. Who's this? These guys. Why not? Let's get you guys in there. Not much I can do with you at the moment, though. Oh my god, don't hit that cord. It's the internet cord. Alright. Well, I think we're coming up to the end of today's stream. Actually, we'll wait to see. We'll wait for September 23rd and see if we get Council Republic. That could be a good stopping point if it happens. So let's bump the speed up here. Are we becoming a Council Republic, Transvaal? We shall see. We shall see. Hawaiians. Welcome, Hawaii. We are not becoming a Council Republic yet. This afternoon, Adriana Duplessis, leader of the trade unions, delivered a fiery speech advocating for the enactment of Council Republic. Sure, let's do that. All right. So I think we are at a good stopping point. This afternoon's one was going to be a short one. This was the stream that was not going to happen because obviously I'm in a different location here. But some circumstances changed that allowed me to do it. So I'm glad I got this one in. So I'll be on again tonight, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Or sometimes I start at around 8:15, but it's scheduled for 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. So I'll be continuing this Transvaal run, and possibly that might be the end of the Transvaal run tonight, since we're in September 1913. I don't know though. This is one of those moments where, are we going to get through 23 years? 23 years is quite a bit for a 3-hour stream, but it's possible. So we'll see. So hopefully I'll see everybody tonight. Thanks for watching. Emperor Renard, as always, thanks for stopping in. Everybody else who came to watch, thank you very much. And if you liked it, give me a follow so that you get alerted when I'm back on. And it's always just generally very nice. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Bye.